suspected drug kingpin charged with trafficking enough fentanyl to kill 10 million people. Authorities in New York have indicted a suspected Mexican drug kingpin they say was responsible for trafficking enough fentanyl to kill 10 million people. Authorities say the arrest of Francisco Zamora provides a window into how the powerful Sinaloa cartel moves drugs from Mexico to the United States. Zamora, a 41-year-old known as Gordo, or the Fat One, has been charged with operating as a major trafficker, first-degree sale of a controlled substance and second-degree conspiracy. Zamora and 5 co-defendants will be arraigned in New York on Tuesday. A lawyer for Zamora declined to comment. Officials with New York's Special Narcotics Prosecutor indicted Zamora. Officials allege he arranged for 44 pounds, or nearly 20 kilograms, of fentanyl to be shipped to New York, the haul of drugs that had the potential to kill 10 million people. Fentanyl is about 50 times more powerful than heroin, and just a few grains can kill. Fentanyl, which is made in clandestine labs with cheap chemicals, has become a lucrative business for traffickers. It is often cut into heroin or pressed into counterfeit pills made to resemble legitimate prescription drugs, including OxyContin and Xanax. For a high-level dealer, Zamora was extremely involved in every aspect of the process that gets drugs from creators to users, officials claim. He organized a pipeline that sent drugs from Mexico to Arizona and California through trucks, cars and drug couriers, and authorized transactions between customers and dealers, according to authorities. Mexican trafficking groups are attempting to turn New York into their distribution hub, and fentanyl is now their main product. The amount of fentanyl seized by the Special Narcotics Prosecutor in New York rose from 35 pounds in 2016 to 491 pounds last year. Mexican traffickers making New York a hub for lucrative, and deadly, fentanyl. The drugs are now managed by inconspicuous dealers. They include the middle-aged couple who authorities said came to New York to broker the sale of 141 pounds of fentanyl seized from a Queens apartment. Counterfeit opioid pills are tricking users, sometimes with lethal results. Zamora allegedly was planning for a lucrative payday. He negotiated a going rate of between $45,000 and $50,000 per kilo of fentanyl. Officials seized the fentanyl as the result of 2 undercover sales they said were organized by Zamora. In one instance, the drugs were stuffed in a duffel bag and placed atop a vending machine at the Umbrella Hotel in the Bronx in June. In another, authorities said they found more than 5 pounds of fentanyl in a $4,000 a month apartment on Central Park West, along with $12,000 in cash and a loaded gun. Thousands of packages of drugs ready for sale with names including Uber and Wildcard were discovered in the apartment. A man who left the apartment in an Uber was arrested along with the driver after heroin was found in the car. Authorities allege Zamora went to New York in November to collect money he thought he was owed. He was arrested at Penn Station in New York, arriving in the city in an extremely roundabout way. He allegedly flew from Texas to Connecticut and went to Delaware, where he boarded the train that took him to Penn Station. The case was carried out by the DA's New York Organized Crime Drug Enforcement Strike Force Financial Investigations Team.